Nigri ni Mawanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, man, Adam called a son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name is God with us. In the name, Matthew 1:23, in the name of the true begotten motherland, Nigeria, Nigeria, which means land of the gods. Ki Swahili, Tower Babel, man's first tongue, Kunta Kinte, Amani, Kutoka, Lu'u, peace from above. How y'all doing? Good to be here. Good to see you. Welcome to Blacks TV, where Wednesday, hump day, reading the book of life, Agano, Jipya, Imanuel. Excuse me, Kitty Buchar Uzima. The book of life, Kitty Buchar Uzima, reading from the the New Testament of Emmanuel, Agano, Jipya, Emmanuel. Reading from the first epistle of Paul the Apostle to the Corinthians, chapter 9. Am I not an apostle? Am I not free? Have I not seen Emmanuel, our teacher? Are you not my work in Emmanuel? If I am not an apostle to others, yet doubtless I am to you, for you are the seal of my apostoleship in Emmanuel. My defense to those who examine me is this: do you have no right to eat and drink? Excuse me, do we have no right to eat and drink? Excuse me. Do we have no right to take along a believing wife, as do also the other apostolates, the brothers of Emmanuel, and say, thus? Or is it only Barnabas and I who have no right to refrain from working? Whoever goes to war at his own expense, who plants a vineyard and does not eat of its fruit, or who tends a flock and does not drink of the milk of the flock? Do I say these things as a mere man, or does not the law say the same also? For it is written in the law of Moses, you shall not muzzle an ox while it treads out the grain. Is it oxen, goats is concerned about? Or does he say it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he who plows should plow in hope, and he who thrashes in hope should be partaker of his hope. If we have sown spiritual things for you, is it a great thing if we reap your material things? If others are partakers of this right over you, are we not even more? Nevertheless, we have not used this right, but endure all things, lest we hinder the gospel of Emmanuel. Do you not know that those who minister the holy things eat of the things of the temple, and those who serve at the altar partake of the offerings of the altar? Even so, Emmanuel has commanded that those who teach the gospel should live from the gospel. But have used none of these things, nor have I written these things that it should be done so to me. For it should be better for me to die than that anyone should make my boasting void. For if I teach the gospel, I have nothing to boast of, for necessity is laid upon me, Yes, woe is me if I do not teach the gospel. For if I do this willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, I have been entrusted with a stewardship. Hmm, interesting. What is my reward then? That when I teach the gospel, I may present the gospel of Emmanuel without charge, that I may not abuse my authority in the gospel. For though I am free from all men, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win the more. Hmm. And to the youths I became as a youth, that I might win youth. To those who are under the law, as under the law, that I might win those who are under the law. To those who are without law, as without law, not being without law toward goals, but under law toward Emmanuel, that I might win those who are without law. To the weak I became as weak, that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all men, that I might be all men, all means, that I might by all means save more. Now this I do for the gospel's sake, that I may be partaker of it with you. Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. And everyone who competes for the prize is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a perishable crown, but we for an imperishable crown. Therefore I run this, therefore I run thus, not with uncertainty. Thus I fight, not as one who beats the air, but I discipline my body and bring it into subjections, lest when I have teached to others, I myself should become disqualified. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. If you notice, I don't say preached, I say teach, because Emmanuel didn't teach, didn't preach. He was not a preacher. He was a teacher. Teachers teach. Teachers teach. Emmanuel's job was and is to teach. Preachers are taught how to convince you of the concept that the J that you see is not a J, it's a G or a hey, but definitely not what you see because you're too busy looking and hearing. You're not listening. You're not listening. You can't listen because they got you that when you see that J, no matter what, it's not a J. It's a J as long as it's not in front of ESUS. Because if it's ESUS, behind the J is G or A. Don't matter. What you see, it's not. Just like he was saying here. What did he say? For everybody. He said I became poor. Yeah. Or does he say it all together for chapter 9, verse 10? Or does he say it all together for our sakes? For it is written in the law, verse 9, chapter 9. For it is written in the law of Moses, you shall not muzzle an ox while it treads out the grain. It is an ox. Gold or goals is concerned about. Is it oxen gold or gold is concerned about? Or does he say it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, that this is written, that he who plows should plow in hope, and he who thrashes in hope should be partaker of his hope. If we sow spiritual things for you, it is great. Is it a great thing if we reap your material things? In other words, it's like I be telling people, David, King David, he became a king. He started off as a shepherd, killing lions and bears with a slingshot. And then God placed him in a position to display God's power by taking out Goliath with the exact same slingshot. And while people is talking about the brutality of the white man, one more time, you must realize and recognize the white man. No, see, after David killed Goliath, he chopped his head off with your head. Yeah. So ruthless, but not, but ruthless, but not, but ruthless, but not. One more time. Such is the power of those who are placed in that position, because he didn't ask for the position, it was given to him. The boy who would be king, who was killing lions and bears with a slingshot. Now you got most people who will be like, lions and bears don't be in the same place. You're talking about now. We're not talking about now. We're talking about in the beginning. One more time. The rules and regulations don't apply the exact same way, no matter how you may feel it to be. One more time. Go to goal. Made it plain and simple. Pay attention to those that he sent. I'm sent to represent Emmanuel. Bam. I'm sent to teach about the book of life. That's my job. That's why I'm doing this. One more time. Go to God, making this the way he wanted it to be, not the way I wanted it to be. One more time. I look up. I see up to go to gold. No. I look down when I'm walking sometimes because I want to step in a hole. But I don't keep my head down because I also look ahead. Because if you look ahead, a lot of times you can see the ground is flat. You ain't got to look down. You can walk with your head not up in the air, but you can walk looking straight ahead. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to look because there are cracks and crevices. One more time. Don't get happy and act like Satan does not exist, because that's his job. One more time. He is immortal. And his job is that he don't want to see me go where he can't go. My big brother told me that. He said the most important thing about Satan is Satan can't go to heaven. And he sure ain't trying to see me go where he can't go. One more time. And I'm not mad at him. He's immortal. But thanks to him, choices. Choose to look down or choose to look up. Choose to look down or see up. See, because I seeded it up. Ever since I seeded it up, I've been going forward. Maybe not the way I want to, but I'm going forward because I'm representing he who sent me. And he sent me to represent Emmanuel, my big brother, your big brother, our big brother. One more time. Feet of polished gold and hair the water for lamb. Just like Moses. Moses stuck his hand inside the robe and pulled it out, and it was white with leprosy. That means all the rest of him couldn't possibly be white. None of him could possibly be white. Absolutely no part of him could be white because his hand turned the exact opposite of who and what he is. One more time. Just like what man said, he was able to talk to all of them because he was able to relate to all of them. One more time. And say the poor, the strong, the weak. You've been there, done that. I'm 66. Been there, done that. I'm from the streets, the real streets. I'm not somebody that picked up the book. I'm a nigga from the real streets. I've been from the streets since the age of 18. Yes, the real streets. Not this play toy stuff. Yeah. No. I was 16 years old being around grown men because I wanted to be grown. And being around grown men, the first thing you learn to do is one more time. Now I get to be the true OG, even more so because I never forget I was told at the age of 18, it's you against the world. And it's been that way ever since. No wife, no kids, no nothing. But always he who sent me so that I could represent Emmanuel. One more time, because Emmanuel had no children. He had no children. But he lives on even though nobody want to call his name. I call his name because God said for me to call the name of my big brother. Do you want to make him yours? One more time. It ain't on me. That's on you. The Emmanuel Matthew 1:23 is in the book. They won't talk about it because they know not to disrespect he who sent me. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm supposed to do. In the name of Emmanuel. Bam. Trip C's. Coupon collected. WWW. Hope. Wide world. Nigri. Me. Mwanzo. War is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23, whose name is God with us, in the name of the true motherland, Nigri, Chia, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, which means land of the gods. Kiswahili, Tower Babel, Kunta Kinte, man's first tongue. Amani Kutoka, you, peace from above. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us.